By the left, quick, march.
Hey.
Off left side. Watch it. Up. Pick up. Up. Out. Go. Hard lock. Come on. Right! Tonight, salute! 2, 3, aus. Kala pati sa mat obe kalas. Kala pati. By the center. Quick man. Of color of feet. Move to the right color of foot. Wait. Check. Burn up, burn. Quick. Mud.
Fruits, right, 10. Quick, march.
We are pleading and asking all government who are outside to move inside the hall and find appropriate seats. Ushers, please help us give all parents and other visitors their designated seat, and let's allow students who have toiled, who have gone up and downs, and have sought for themselves some merit.
The gift of life that you given to us, we thank you for the traveling mercy that you granted to us. Father, at this very hour, we are praying and we are committing this program into your care. It's our prayer that we take total control. Any plan of the evil one concerning this program, we cancel that in Jesus' name. We know we end this program successfully in Jesus' name. Amen.
We will still stand as we take a song that unites us as a people, as one nation. Yanara Assassini, the power will lead us. May we please assume our seats. Thank you. And I humbly invite Mr. Jerry Safo. He is a coordinator for College of Education and representing the Executive Secretary, NCT, to open the convocation.
The guest speaker, representative of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, Bishop of the Cape Coast Diocese of the Methodist Church, representative of the Omahini of the Komenda traditional area, Nana Ndoko the Fifth, the past chairman and members of the governing council here present, the district police and fire commanders here, principal, Komenda College of Education, principals of colleges of education here present and their representatives, past principal, Komenda College of Education, district director of education, directors of education here present, heads of institution, members of the clergy, Nanani chiefs and traditional rulers, members of convocation, staff and students, graduates, invited guests, friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First, let me apologize on behalf of the Executive Secretary, who himself would have wanted to be here but is away on another assignment, and has asked that he is represented at this very important occasion. The presence of the National Council for Tertiary Education, NCT, here at this function has been necessitated not only because NCT is a regulator of tertiary education in Ghana, but also because of the role NCT currently plays in the absence of governing councils, which were dissolved on January 7, 2017 in accordance with provisions of the Presidential Transition Act 2012 Act 845. Currently, government through the Ministry of Education with the assistance of the National Council for Tertiary Education, has taken steps to constitute new councils of all tertiary education institutions. On the 29th of March 2019, the councils of 6 public colleges of education were inaugurated. Sooner than later, the remaining 40 public colleges of education, including that of the Komenda College of Education, will be duly constituted. While governing councils are yet to be constituted, the NCT has been mandated to take charge of all issues pertaining to tertiary education in Ghana that otherwise would have been addressed by the various councils. It is for this reason that I find myself in this very privileged position to preside over today's ceremony, a privilege entrusted me by the Executive Secretary of NCT. So, on behalf of the Executive Secretary, it is my honor to welcome each and every one of you to this important gathering. I wish to use this opportunity also to congratulate all parents and guardians for the love and support they have granted these graduates until today. Of course, the efforts of tutors and instructors and all non-teaching staff who have been instrumental in preparing our graduates today must also be duly acknowledged. Please join me to wish well these men and women for the opportunities ahead beyond what we witnessed today. And now, by the power vested in me by the Executive Secretary of NCTE, I, Jerry Safo, Senior Assistant Secretary and Coordinator for the Colleges of Education NCTE, hereby constitute this assembly as a congregation of the Komenda College of Education, Komenda, for the purposes of conferring diplomacy. I thank you.
Once convocation is open, I humbly invite Right Reverend Ebenezer K. Abaka Wilson, who is the Bishop of the Cape Coast Diocese Methodist Church.
The Honorable Thomas Ade Bafo, Deputy Central Regional Minister. Professor Frederick Okasi, representative of the Vice Chancellor, University of Cape Coast. Professor Jerry Safo, representative of the Executive Director of the National Council of Tertiary Education. Professor Yaku Samson, Chairman, National Teaching Council. Nana Ndruko, the 5th Community of Komenda Traditional Area. Principals of Colleges of Education, dear Presidents. The Principal, former Council members, dear Presidents. Teaching and non-teaching staff of the college. Members of COSTA. Graduates. Students of the college. The press. Distinguished invited guests. Ladies and gentlemen, today, 15 June 2019, marks the 11th Congregation Ceremony of Komenda College of Education. I humbly accept to chair in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord. I, Right Reverend Blake Abakawson, the Bishop of the Cape Coast Diocese of Northern Ghana, and as chairman for this occasion, warmly welcome you to the 11th Congregation of the college. In the Western tradition, religion and education are inseparable, stressing that education has over the years been as a vital ministry and mission of the church. In this way, the Mother Church Ghana since its inception continued to to work towards the improvement of the lives of the people, to complement government development efforts. It has actively used education as an evangelism and developmental tool that has developed schools from the basic to tertiary levels. Some of the outstanding schools in all parts of the country have been established in United Ghana, and their achievements have been highly commendable. Many individuals occupy leadership, administrative, and managerial positions in the government and private sector. Many politicians, as well as many other professions, such as teaching, engineering, and others, are products of the many educational institutions provided by the church. I am proud to say that Komenda College of Education is one of such great institutions. One of the legacies of the Methodist Church Ghana is discipline. As students were admitted into Komenda College of Education to be trained in various disciplines to become professional teachers. Not only that, but we are also prepared to become good and disciplined teachers. My beloved graduates, I believe your 3 years stay on Answer Hill have really prepared you where to go into the society to instill moral values into the children entrusted into your care. In a welcome address to the 13th graduation ceremony of Crown Prince Academy, the headmaster, Mr. Apia Ado, said, I quote, "A certificate without values, without charity, without discipline, and without a fellow feeling attitude is no consequences in the eyes of society, family, and followers," unquote. Graduates, go and live up to expectation. Now, graduates, I hope you will not allow your toil in this college in vain. Considering what you have sacrificed for 3 years of studies, you have combined academic studies and teaching practice in schools in some communities. Such attachment may have led to some economic, social, and spiritual challenges. But the good news is that our good Lord has seen you through all your years at the college. We thank God for the preservation of your lives and for his guidance and direction. By the vision of hard work and determination, you are here today to receive applause as well merited diplomas. I congratulate you, graduates, on your achievement and your determination not to have allowed untold hardships to sway you from your goal of coming to Komenda College of Education. Go and perform your duty as disciplined and professional teachers. Theodore Roosevelt stated, quote and unquote, "Do what you can with what you have, where you are." Let humility be your guiding principle in the discharge of your duty. Erasmus Johnson also stated, "It is in vain to get virtues without humility, for the Spirit of God delights to dwell in the hearts of the humble." I look my heart to the principal and the staff of the college for their efforts in preparing within the period of 3 years to enable you to achieve the final goal, diploma in basic education. Finally, graduates, you should serve as true ambassadors of Komenda College of Education, wherever you find yourself, with the motto of the college's own student association poster, "Shine as your watchword." To parents, guardians, spouses, and various spouses, I say congratulations And thank you for your support in diverse ways for these young men and women who are graduating today. May the good Lord replenish you in many folds for all that you have spent on them. On behalf of the Methodist Church, Ghana in general, and the Cape Diocese of the Methodist Church in particular, I extend one special congratulations to you, the graduates, the principal, vice principal, staff, students of the college, guardians, parents, and spouses on this occasion of the graduation of our sons and daughters. May Lord Jesus Christ give you hope, strength, comfort, and above all, protection in your future endeavors. Thank you, and God bless you all. Amen.
Time now to listen to the valedictory address. Ladies and gentlemen, it gladdens my heart to let you know that the valedictory address is always given by a graduating student with the highest CGPA. It is not easy, it has never been easy with studies. We always give that highest respect to the one graduating with the highest GPA. May I have your singular honor to humbly invite Mr. Gabriel Kwanzaa.
Mr. Chairman, the clergy, NANO, invited guests, staff of Komenda College, the media, my colleague graduates, students, ladies and gentlemen. I am not privileged to be given the opportunity to stand before you this day to address you. Mr. Chairman, I had a call from the Vice Principal requesting me to write a valedictory address as the graduating students with the highest CGPA. Mr. Chairman, the wave of joy ran through my spine, and when it finally settled, numerous questions came into my mind. Why have I been chosen? How much did I invest in learning? And what did I do extraordinary? I then concluded the effort I put in, together with the grace of God, brought the victory. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, it is very obvious that academic pursuit in Ghana is very difficult. But if this is to be done in Komenda College, then its intensity rises one to a different level. Other important activity in the college inhibits studies on campus. Though these activities are not purely academic, yes, they do contribute to our training as well. Some of these activities are morning devotions, games, reading, monitorial duties, and many more. In fact, the college really passed through us. From the time of admission on the 28th September 2015 to 2 years active studies on campus, and finally 1 year absentment, which is full of stress, to be completed on July 2018. This, I must say, was not achieved on a silver platter. For the graduates, let this day be a glorious day to us, for it is our day indeed, and we deserve the honor bestowed on us. For we try for the certificate we are collecting today. The success of a person depends on the contributions of several others. I stand on behalf of my colleagues to thank the esteemed staff of Komenda College for their immense contribution towards our academic success we are enjoying today. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to my family, church members, and friends whose support and encouragement have brought me this far. I would also like to thank Mrs. Sabina Amos, Mr. Bright Esa, Madam Sarah Esen, and Mr. Bento, whose contribution in one way or the other cannot be ignored in this achievement of mine. I am also very grateful to our outgoing principal, Mrs. Comfort Sapo Akasha, and the vice principal, Mr. Samuel Kopaka, for the constant advice they gave us concerning achieving academic excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, I will also not forget my own colleagues, Mr. Patrick Assan and Mr. Emmanuel Ape, for being the voice that helped me on during my studies. If I have been crowned the overall best student for this occasion, then you all have a stake in it. I wish to acknowledge all my classmates for their great support during my studies. The class of 2018, as we leave here today, let us not go and relax. Rather, let us work harder and explore the world. The joy we are witnessing today was the making of this college. Therefore, we should remember and make ourselves available whenever the college is in need of our support. Mr. Chairman, as humans, it is most obvious that we step on the toes of some staff members. We sincerely render an apology to them all. To our parents, we assure you that the academic achievement we are reporting today will never be a waste. We promise that we're going to strive and achieve more to make you proud. Many people consider the sky as their limit, but for us, the sky is rather our stepping stone. The only thing that can bring us down will be fear and pride. For God did not give us the spirit of fear, but power, love, and of sound mind. So we should try our possible best to avoid fear. We should also bear in mind that pride goes before fall. So we should try our possible best not to entertain pride in our lives, and this will enable us to achieve higher heights. To the continuing students, you should trust God and take your study very serious, and never look down upon yourself. You can also make it, but with God, all things are possible. Class of 2018, let us show to the world that Komenda College has really trained us to be professional students. Congratulations, class of 2018. Kosa! 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 Thank you.
Representative of the Executive Secretary, National Council of Tertiary, National Council of Tertiary Education, Mr. Jerry Sapo presiding, Bishop of the Cape Coast Diocese of the Methodist Church Ghana, Representative of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, Professor Fred Okansi, our motivational speaker, Professor Eric Nyako Samson, principals of Sister College of Education Project, their representative, Nana Ndruko the Fifth, the Committee of the Komenda Traditional Area and Centrage, Vice Principal Mr. Samuel Kopaka, Acting College Secretary Mr. Kenneth Anani, Acting College Librarian Mr. Paul Aktakope, Acting Finance Officer Mr. Peter Eson, members of Academic Board, heads of department and units, members of convocation, past principals of this college, past board chairpersons of Komenda College, members of clergy present, Mr. Keshodum Alumni President, the Associate President and Women's Commissioner, my graduating students, alumni members present, parents, guardians, members of the press and the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the management of Komenda College of Education, the academic board, and my own behalf, I wish to respectfully share the sentiments of the chairman of this day's program in welcoming you all to the 11th graduation ceremony of Komenda College of Education. I wish to specifically welcome Mr. Jerry Sako to this program, and all other distinguished invited guests and critical stakeholders. I wish to state that we cherish your continued support towards us in making Komenda College a National Center of Excellence for Teacher Education, as stipulated in our vision and mission statement. To all our dignitaries, I'm very happy by your amazing interest in our institution. It is a clear manifestation of your trust that our college, Komenda College, is solid in building Mother Ghana in many innovative ways. Mr. Jerry Sako presided. We are gathered here today to crown the effort of our students who are admitted in the 2015-2016 academic year, who subjected themselves to strenuous academic work and self-discipline. It is the wish of every student to complete his or her course of study and be certified. I'm also to give an account of our past academic year on happenings in the college. Management tried to present the principal's annual report in a graduation brochure. Hopefully, we will present a more detailed account of our stewardship in the next year's brochure. Mr. Chairman, I'm mindful of the fact that I'm barely 6 weeks old in this office. My account will be purely based on the work of my predecessor. But let me be quick to add that I am solely responsible for any lapses in the annual report. Mr. Chairman, in the course of the year, there have been changes in the leadership of the college. Mrs. Komenda was appointed in 2015, retired after attaining the compulsory age of 60. She handed over to her Vice Principal, Mr. Samuel Kopaka, who held the fort for 5 months. In early April 2019, I was appointed as a substantive principal for the next 4 years. Members of convocation, I want to extend my appreciation to Mrs. Comfort Sapon Akosa, who is here today, for her leadership during this period. I'm happy to say that she's here personally to participate in today's program. I'm grateful to Mr. Kopaka for holding the college together during this period of vacuum. Yesterday, I had a very fruitful discussion with the National Executive of Komenda All Students Association, KOSA. I wish to assure you that the outside hill traditions will be upheld to the latter. KOSA, KOSA, Chairman, Nanano. In line with my personal philosophy, I have visited or spoken with all the past principals of the college who are alive today. I spoke with Mrs. Rose Ernestina Newman, whom I permitted to be absent. Mr. Sekum, Mr. Darcy, who is shown here on health grounds. Ms. Gladys Anna Nuno is here. I want her to stand up for them to see her. Mrs. Comfort Sapon Akosa, I think. For me, please stand up for us. I have also visited the past board chairpersons personally, or spoken with them. These are Right Reverend Justice Komenda A. Jackson. I don't think he's here. My own Mr. Sekupie, want to see? Want to see Mr. Sekupie? Thank you, sir. Welcome. My own teacher at the Vanskim School, Right Reverend Isaac Kwesi Kwanzaa, former board secretary. Right Reverend Nicholas Kofi Asane, he also promised to be here. I am also aware of the presence of Mr. John Collins Kofi, our first college secretary. I drop up my hands for these gallant men and women who have held high the flag of Komenda College of Education. I wish to assure them that the college will consult them when they need a rise and will tap into their rich experience. Graduation statistics. Mr. Chairman, in today's graduation ceremony, a total of 464 students who have successfully gone through the Diploma in Basic Education program under the tutelage of the University of Cape Coast will be presented with their certificate. The college has seen tremendous rise in student classes. Out of the number graduated today, 7 had first class, 117 had second class upper, 223 had second class lower, 88 had third class division, 25 passed. Paradigm shift in teacher education. Mr. Chairman, I'm assuming full duty at the time when there has been a major paradigm shift in teacher education in Ghana. Our prestigious college has since its inception gone through various facets of reforms. From the training of Certificate B teachers in 1948, the college at the beginning of 2018-19 academic year admitted students to begin a 4-year bachelor's degree in education. The college has also been affiliated to the University of Education, Winnipeg, for mentorship for the initial 3-year period. Our initial discussions with the UEW are yielding positive results, as serious staff development programs have been drawn to help our tutors get a minimum requirement which came with this change. Our major note to untie is the signing of the affiliation document. We wish to assure our mentoring institution, who is represented here by Professor Victor Henry, is Prof here. Great. That immediately our council is inaugurated, that will be the first to be discussed and to pave way for very fruitful mentee-mentor relationship. With this new reform, the college is mandated to train teachers for the junior high schools in Ghana. I wish to assure members of convocation that, and all gathered here, that the college will continue to seek assistance of NCT and PRINCOM to add other programs to our GHI schedules to complement our mission statement of providing excellent opportunities for our student teachers. In the years ahead, management of this college is going to embark on serious international partnerships. Our old collaboration with Dresden University Teacher Education of Northern Netherlands will be revived and more beneficial linkages will be pursued. Already, discussions have begun with the teacher training institutions in the United Kingdom and the United States of America. To you, my graduating students, education is considered a single most critical building block on which any nation's development is founded. Ghana as a nation has undergone various forms of educational reviews in order to achieve high and quality education. In addition to these reviews, the nation is a signatory to some international conventions, policies meant to improve the delivery of education. For example, education for all, Millennium Development Goals, Sustainable Development Goals. A major challenge to this attainment of these policies is the place of the teacher. This is based on the fact that the quality of education that young people receive is inextricably linked to the knowledge, intelligence, professional skills, and competencies of the teacher. This means that pre-service teachers should be properly selected, prepared, and appropriately placed on their jobs and given appropriate training to function effectively. Mr. Chairman, I'm mindful of the work of our motivational speaker. He's been specifically invited to talk to our graduating class, so I will want to be brief with them. Now I can call you colleague teachers. Dear colleague teachers, today's program is the beginning of your work as a professional teacher. Much will be expected from you, with professionalism and good ethics and leadership. The nation needs you, especially to serve in the deprived areas of Ghana. You have the obligation to serve Mother Ghana and excel in your service. Your years of training in this great institution must be seen by all out there. Remember, through this institution, you are going to accept that if it must be done, it must be done well. I know you will excel if you allow the college to pass through you. You must show great appreciation to your parents for how far they have supported you. I can say on authority that most of you were supported by your mothers alone. I want my graduating students to rise up, to stand on their feet. Turn to your left and say thank you to your parents sitting by you. Bless them, tell them good things, appreciate them. Continue standing and be quiet. Now be quiet. Still stand. You are not going to appreciate your parents alone. Parents, join your children. So parents too should stand up. I want to bless my dynamic teaching staff. Tell them something good. They have done one can be You can take your seats. I will open the school for to last. Mr. Chairman, let me remind our graduates that the period we find ourselves, the average Ghanaian is so vulnerable. We refuse to be critical in thinking. On the outside hill, you are trained to use your brains. This is the period to reflect on your future. Ask yourself questions. Try to answer them. Avoid shortcuts in life. Accept postings to any part of Ghana. You are a change agent, and so should you be. Dare to dream and follow your dream through with action. My dear students, remember that discipline is the very key to the development of every progressive society. I extend my deep appreciation to my Vice Principal, Mr. Samuel Opaka, the Acting College Secretary and his team of dedicated staff serving on various committees. I cannot end this by appreciating COSA National President, Mr. Kishodu, and his executive board, and all those who have assisted to plan this 11th graduation ceremony. To you members of the convocation, your attendance has always added glitz and glamour to celebrations of our graduates. Mr. Chairman, Nana Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, I wish finally to extend my profound gratitude to all of you for honoring my invitation. It is my fervent prayer that the good Lord blesses you and keep you as you work, as we celebrate this all-important day. And may He also grant us all traveling mercies back to our destination. Thank you, and may God richly bless you.
May I humbly borrow the words of some philosophers and that of the principal this morning, that if it must be done, in that accord, we have adequately prepared to award and reward deserving students who have toiled amidst the weeding. If Alakia is without fetching of water, bearing some error, some had to undergo 30 buckets of water every morning. So yours is better. We now ask the choir to give us
The second award is Best Graduating Education Students. And the award was sponsored by Mr. Sadiq Mohammed, Cape Coast. The award goes to Apia Ernestina. And it will be presented by the immediate past principal, Mrs. Comfort Sapon Okosi. To be Mrs. Comfort Sapon Okosi, immediate past principal. Thank you very much, Madam. The third award is for the Best Graduating Technical Student. And it goes to Gideon Anderson. It is by Evangelist Eric Isalati of Zion Prayer Fellowship Center, Komenda. The award will be presented by Madam Gladys Anna Nunu, former Komenda College of Education. Best Graduating Technical Student, Gideon Anderson. Thank you very much, and take Gladys. The next category of award is for the best graduating science student elective. Science student elective. And it is for Gabriel Pansa. It is sponsored by First Grand Electrical State Post. And the award will be given by Mr. Kish Atu Odo, Alumni President. Popularly known as Uncle Kish. Sponsored by First Grand Electricals. The next award is for the Best Graduating Science Student General. And the award is sponsored by Akitichiman Rural Bank Komenda. And it goes to Emmanuel Wine. Shall we humbly ask Professor Victor Impi of UUW, Professor Impi. Student General. Professor Victor Impi will do the honor of giving the award. Prof, thank you very much. The sixth award is for the best graduating mathematics students the best graduating mathematics student elective. And it is sponsored by Professor M.S.K. Davis. Professor M.S.K. Davis is the Dean, School of Educational Development and Outreach, UC Campus. He's sponsoring the award for 5 years and he's in the 3rd year. So we have 2 more years to go. The award is for Dixon Red Now. Dixon Red Now. And then it will be given out by the Deputy Regional Minister, say. And we have the honor of you presenting the award. The Deputy Regional Minister. Thank you very much, sir, for giving us this honor. The next award is for the best graduating mathematics student general. The best graduating mathematics student general. And it is sponsored by First Grand Electricals, Cape Coast. And we shall have Mr. Kolio Amwapra, Vice Principal, Holy Child, College of Education, Takrady. And the award goes to Reginald Agri. Mr. Kolio Amwapra, formerly known as Apostle. Formerly known as Apostle. So Reginald Agri will receive the award. Sponsored by First Grand Electricals, Cape Coast. Then the last award, which is the award of all awards for today, is for the overall best student with the CGPA of 3.7222. sponsored by Aketichman Rural Bank. It's a very big award, and it also goes with something. It goes with 500 Ghana cedi cash by Komenda Student Association, KOSA Central Region. Now, can we have a wave from you, President, and you interact? We are most grateful to you, KOSA Central. And the award will be presented by Professor Frederick Ukansi. Visitors who are here, don't know whether you know the reason why students are shouting. When the students hear the name of Professor Okansi, shivers ran down to their veins because of the exams. We are most grateful to you. Thank you very much, Prof. Yeah, we are praying that once you receive the award from a Prof, you will become a Prof in future. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we also have other sponsors. Thank you very much, President. He has reminded me that the KOSA award is also going for 5 years. So this is the first year. So they have 4 years more to go. Thank you very much. And we are praying very hardly for you to have the funds to sponsor the future awardees. Other sponsors are Asida, Komenda, Royal, Atabazi, and then Friendly Eyes Mineral Water.
Atu Odu, alias Kishin, thank you for coming. Very Reverend James Frank Yosson and wife, we are grateful to you. Mr. Atu Simpson, we appreciate your presence here. Members of the Awoya Group, Ghana Police Service, you are here in your numbers. We appreciate you for that. Our friends from the Komenda Fire Service, you are also here. Grateful to you. Komenda Health Service representative, you've always been supportive, grateful. Resident Pastor, Church of Pentecost, you are here. We appreciate your presence. Reverend Father, representative for the parish priest, St. Giles Catholic Church, Komenda, you are also here. President, KOSA Central, I have seen you here. Representative KOSA Western, seen you here. Heavily supported by the national president. Obeying Family True, Mami Georgina Autry, Victoria Autry, have all been in the team for the Nakofi Abu, the first chief of Ebu Pro. And now, and you would know, Madam Masima Makawa, the representative, NTC, my Honorable Kweku Sekum. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. D.D. Coffee, Methodist Education Unit, Mr. Bright. Oh, Bright, my own is a An educationist and a youth advocate. He has been there for you, and he is here for you as well. He is an associate professor of guidance and counseling. He doubles as the dean, Faculty of Educational Foundations, College of Education Studies, University of Cape Coast. He teaches courses in counseling, psychology, human resource management, organization behavior, and change. He holds a PhD in guidance and counseling, Master of Art in human resource management, and MPhil in guidance and counseling. His research interest has been career counseling, school counseling, human resource management, and behavior communication change. He is a member of various councils and boards. He specifically leads one of the reforms in Ghana's teacher education as Chair, National Teaching Council, a council which, among others, seeks to licensure examination through to teacher professional development. He is a loyal preacher of the Methodist Church, Ghana, a mentor and a youth advocate. Above all, he went through disco wedding experience, 30 buckets in the morning, disclaiming of the virgin forest, climbing of the Asa Hill with Coco Sakura, it doubles as Kosa 91. Help me welcome Professor Eric Nyako Sampson.
Bishop, Right Reverend Dr. Ebenezake Abaka-Wilson, I wish to associate myself with the protocols that have been observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Well, Mr. Anani has said what I was coming to begin to say, that it didn't start at your time. It started way behind. I'm the fish is here, Mr. Sekum is here, I'm just one small boy. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we get to certain stages in life and we look back and then we kind of try to remember the people, some of the people who along the way have held us and helped us to be where we are. And you get the rare opportunity or the rare chance of getting those people come together. That's why at this juncture I wish to really recognize and acknowledge our Bishop, Right Reverend Abaka-Wilson. This is a man you find so busy but he has time to reach me every morning. So you know that there are people out there who have you at heart. And not even a day passes without I getting an inspirational message from Bishop every day. I also want to recognize Right Reverend, our past Bishop, Right Reverend Isaac Kwanzaa. In college, I think on this stage or so, this man stood here and preached one Sunday, and that turned my life. I also want to acknowledge Professor Frederick Okansi, the name which you were cheering. Yes, you can share that name because he inspires you to greater heights. He was my first boss when I was employed in the university. And every day he made sure that you were progressing or you were taking steps to the next level. Prof, thank you very much. I also want to acknowledge Mr. Kweku Sekum. He was the vice principal when we were students. And Mr. Sekum, I thank you very much. Yes, thank you for that. I also want to thank Amplification. Even though he's retired, he's not tired. In my work I do now, sometimes when I have difficulties, he comes to my aid. Sometimes he'll be the first to prompt me on an issue and say that, Prof, this is what has happened, what do you say? Oh, so what do we do? So thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my speech. I wish to express my gratitude to the principal, the academic board, planning committee, staff and students of this great college for offering me this great opportunity to share a few thoughts with the graduating class as a motivational speaker. I wish also to thank the Bishop of Cape Coast Diocese of the Methodist Church Ghana, the Right Reverend Dr. Ebenezer K. Abaka Wilson, for agreeing that I come to speak. Not too quite long ago, on the 25th of May 1991, 28 years and just about 1 month, my mate and I finished writing our final paper for a post-secondary teacher certificate A conducted by the Institute of Education, University of Cape Coast. You can imagine the joy and ecstasy that follows the completion of any program of study, and one as tedious and full of uncertainties as the first batch of teachers to be trained for the new educational reforms. We live on this campus each day in uncertainty because our curriculum for the training will be changed depending on the number of times in a week the then principal, Madam James Omelu, or the vice principal, Mr. Isaac Sebo, or any of our tutors went for a meeting in Cape. I also remember in the evening after supper, a PS1 daughter of mine asking me why she did not see me jubilate as my colleagues, because she knew I could jubilate more than they did. My answer to her was that I felt there was more to be done. That completing that level was the least I expect myself to do. I told her of some of the things I want to do and where I want to go. The rest is, as it is said, history. But as a man of faith, I believe that it has been by the grace of God. Beginning as a young teacher exactly on my 23rd birthday, I still thought there was more to do. Out in the world and at my disposal was the wide world of my role, my decisions, my will, and all the others. However, what I learned was that I could give up all that was at the time for all that is today. So many bold decisions had to be made,
I call them bold decisions because they were not usual of what a young person as I was would make or should make. What excuse I gave to friends around of my decisions, actions, was that there will be more time after I get to where I want to get to. As graduates, most of you may have similar, if not the same experience as me. What you look up to future. If you do, instead of being frustrated, I wish to admonish you to focus. When you focus, you keep the main thing the main thing. There may be distractions, but starve those distractions and feed your focus. The world is sweet. Enjoy your time. Be free are sayings you must have heard in your little life after school. Back in our college days here, one of my friends began by responding to Miracle, that is answer. In our first 3 years, he kept on going around saying Miracle, Miracle. Each time, so we used to call him Miracle. But in the 3rd year, he changed and responded to Miracle, may you fine. That is, I'll be fine when I am out of school. Indeed, he now is. How? For he kept the main thing, the main thing. Focus will help you to achieve the goal or goals you have set for yourself and your vision for the future. Focus can truly change everything. As it is said, energy flows where the attention goes. When you focus on something, it expands. Put your creativity to use. Be reflective. Think outside the box, but work within the rules and regulations of your profession. It is important for you to be distinct, show your uniqueness and stand out, but not from others. Collaborate, do not compete. In collaboration, you share best practices. You exchange ideas relevant with your colleagues, what works and what does not. In your journey of life, carry others along. Recognize those on the same or similar journey around you, for you cannot go it all alone. You need helpers. Life out there is a mix, ladies and gentlemen, a mix of opportunities and disappointments, open doors and closed doors. Some open doors spell disasters, while some closed doors may seem hitting a brick, others may be for your good. It therefore depends on how focused you are. You explain each opportunity, disappointment, open or closed door on what you are focused on. With focus, an opportunity may be explained as here and now, or give food for further thoughts, while a disappointment may be rewind and come back. Prepare well and better. Fill the shortfalls, or simply, as we say, your time will come. Do what you enjoy. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy your work, enjoy your environment, enjoy your wealth. Ensure, however, that such enjoyment is not injurious to yourself, others, and your environment. It's not inhumane and does not exploit as well. Being focused is being time conscious. Respect time, plan how best to better make use of every minute of your time. Working up on time is more difficult than running down on time. You choose what to do with your time, you rightly account for it. For example, what did you do or have you done in your first 5 years after college? You think about that. A city set on a hill shines forth because you grow strength. It is not easy task
to do anything on a hill, let alone building a city there. However, it requires focus. Our forebears saw this and explained Komenda to us when we got here as Komenda. When you go, don't sleep. Focus gives birth to unity of purpose, which brings about tenacity. So follow your dreams, be focused, and when the city is set on the hill, it shines forth. Its works are evident because it is distinct. Respect, no matter how focused you are. Respect is an important vehicle to get you to your destination. Respect yourself, respect others, respect your family, respect your friends, respect your elders, and respect your pupils. Respect, respect, I say respect. Respect the people you meet on your way to your goal. Some of them have gone that way or traversed that course several years ago and know how it feels to go the same way. They know the hills and valleys, they know the safe areas. Some, on the other hand, have not gone that course or way, but can make great inputs or offer great suggestions and incisive advice on your preparations and navigation of the road. Finally, believe in yourself, but do not be boastful of yourself. Have the belief that your efforts can help you achieve what you have set for yourself. Believe that you can achieve your goals or vision. Believe you can stand the test of time. Believe you can surmount the challenges when they come. People who are focused see only where they are going, irrespective of how things go. Self-belief will drive your focus. Great strides have been made by persons who are focused. Great opportunities have been taken by people who are focused. Do not allow the distractions to take you away. Focus. The distractions will come. They should come. In fact, distractions will always knock on your doors. It is your choice what to choose between focus and distraction. They are but for a moment, and they come to serve good purposes. Distractions come and pass like all heavy storms, and we leave in their train debris which tell us of the next move. The distractions teach, they define and refine, review, revive, rekindle, resuscitate, redeem, and release. And when you are focused, you reflect on these and advance. Successful people never let distractions come in their way. Your focus, ladies and gentlemen, will determine the level of your achievements, where you get to in life. Life is like a camera. Focus on what is important and capture it. Successful people are focused on their mission. They work on their goals every single day. This helps them achieve success faster than anyone. Focus will help you to discover the path that you didn't even know existed. Please work hard. Work very hard that everybody will not understand why but you. Hard work pays. It really pays. The results may seem long or may be long in coming, but you continue to work hard. Create your own story of focus and of hard work. The results will come. For every glory has its own story. And for those of you here graduating today, remember to focus, focus, and focus. Remember that when preparations meet opportunity, success is the result. My young brothers and sisters, I wish you all the very best. I wish you God's blessings and guidance, and I wish you long life and strength. Remember the hymn, those of you who I gathered from the validatory speech, that some of the things you did were non-curricular, including the morning devotion. And if you still sing this hymn, you'll remember the hymn that we used to sing every morning before we break from morning devotion into our classes, which I still sing before I set up for my room to work every day. Methodist hymn number 590. For in thy name, O Lord, I go, my daily labor to pursue. Thee only thee resolve to know, in all I speak or think or do. When you remember this hymn, you won't remember morning devotion as a non-curricular activity. This is a great prayer I have been doing or saying since for the past 28 years. Mr. Chairman, I wish to thank you and the audience immensely for your great attention.
Presentation of graduate. Oh, the graduating students of Komenda College of Education, please rise. Graduates, please move your tassels to the right side of the car. Right, all tassels should be moved to the right side of the car. Right. The representative of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast and also the Director, Institute of Education, UCC, Professor Frederick Okansi. I, Samuel Paul Kaka, Vice Principal of Komenda College of Education, present to you the graduates of the college standing before you and others who are unavoidably absent and for whom I stand present. These graduates have followed the approved program of study over the stipulated period, passed the required examinations, fulfilled all requirements, and have thus become eligible for the academic awards to which their studies are entitled them. I pray for conferment of the awards due them, sir.
Vice Principal, Komenda College of Education. By the authority vested in the Academic Board of the University of Cape Coast, of which I am a member, I, Professor Frederick Okansi, Director of the Institute of Education of the University of Cape Coast, representing the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, the mentor institution, now hereby pronounce the class of 2018 graduates of Komenda College of Education duly graduated. Congratulations.
Please, graduates, you now move the tassels to the left. Please resume your seat. We shall later have another batch of HODs giving out the medallions and then the flag. Pastor Gabriel. Blanche Franklin. Freku Eric. Donko Emmanuel. Agri Regional. Wani Emmanuel. Amwabe Bensa Solomon. Thank you very much. You may resume your seat, dignitaries. And please. Thank you very much. Second class upper. Modeji and the singer. Modeji and the singer is now Anson Clement, Seto Emmanuel, Ituanana Hussein, Ismail Al-Hassan, Akapu Promise, Akpa Emmanuel, Ofosu Ahmed, Dixon Godfrey Lab, Atiglo Yvonne, Amwa Oli, Adai Christiana, Ayin Ebenezer, Apia Ernestina, Barnabas, this is one Benjamin, Paul Latin, James Abraham, Pache Frank Kofi, Anderson Gideon, Darcy Nazar Ahmed, Mesa Patrick Hassan, Iya Eric BC, Imbil Emmanuel, Benoit Barbara, Darcy Emmanuel. Adai Shabra, Frempon Philippa, Ishen Geofflos, Vincent, Post Lucas David, Abenyon Emmanuel, Nansen Niti, Venture Emmanuel, Obin Daniel, Beside Rubin Bogdan, Kofi Benaba, Kofi Bernard Stephen, Obin Sylvester, Kofi Meshach Apo, Ogo Daniel, Osei Emmanuel. Please hurry up, the names are many. David, Lucy Hatton, Eduko Evans, Ejiu John, Osei Ruby, Dan Dosi, Daniel Obri Chapeau, Akpa Kennedy, Audrey Josephine, Obin Mensa Samuel, Grace Investment, Matinga William Kodo, Amon Richard. The men, please move the car. Assigned to someone, Sia Komenda Stephen, and ask the fellow Stephen, don't control Vincent, Elimelech Mata, Bubakar Aisheti, Bako Alexander, Homsen Enoch, Vincent George, Vincent Prince, Martin Anthony Ezekiel, Isabsoy Daniel, Isuman Salome, Kofi Evans, Napa William Albert, Tyson Solomon, Abia, Homsen Pius, Vincent Ishan Isabella, Chamon Ebenezer, Kofi Suleiman, Wari Franjen Samuel, Donko Isaac, Xavier Robert, Quayle Green, Safe Fast, Davismont, Thompson Benham, Nana, Micah Ebenezer, Okain Emmanuel, Osei Osodidio, Ted Paddy Benjamin, Amwa Docas, TCA Robert, Amwa Ebenezer, Abu Bright, Amwa Obed, Osufin Alex, Abu Edward, Amatu Seven, Aropa Isaac. Please hurry up.
We all have an identity outstanding, please. Look at page 1 of the program. We are now inducting all of you as sponsors. Therefore, you are to the alumni oath. So, you say I and your name, and say the rest after me. So, are we all ready? I, and you say your name. Completed my course of study in Komenda College of Education. Do in the name of Almighty God. Learn to be a conscientious and resourceful member of COSA. By contributing diligently to its well-being and that of the college. I also pledge in both my professional and personal lives So help me God. So help me God. Amen. Kosa. 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 You complete first your name and your telephone number and give it to your leader. You contact me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Application, another administration. Can we resume our seat, please? For dissolution of congregation, ladies and gentlemen, once again, help me invite Mr. Jerry Sato, representative for the Executive Secretary, NCT, to help do the dissolution.
Thank you very much, Foreign Secretary. Before I proceed to dissolve the congregation, I just want to pick up a few things from the guest speaker's remarks. In fact, what he did not actually say was that he's also, or what he doesn't know is that he's also an inspiration to most of us. A lot of us look up to him for so many things, and he's been here talking about how he looks up to other people. So this should tell you the sort of person he is. He also didn't add that he's actually a member of council of the National Council for Tertiary Education, and that obviously makes him my boss as well. So, proceeding on the already established protocols, let me once again congratulate these graduates upon the awards of your diplomats. I also congratulate all of us here who have come from near and far to grace a special occasion. I wish us all a safe journey to our respective destinations. As always, and as sure the occasion, I also want to absorb the responsibility of the lapses the principal took on himself, and also congratulate you for the good deeds that has happened so far. At this juncture, on behalf of the Executive Secretary, I declare this 11th congregation of the Komenda College of Education dissolved and dissolved accordingly. Thank you.
We need to shine is now. the graduating batch, together with the Student Affairs Officer, come forward for some certificates of merit from the college. We appreciate your service to Mother Komenda and we want to duly acknowledge that. The President for the year batch, together with the
shall we bow our heads as we pray? Pray to begin the function of God's guidance and direction. He who begins good work will see to its completion. Exactly this is what the Lord has done. We have asked blessings upon our brethren, wishing them well and success as they pursue their teaching ministry. I also ask for traveling mercy for all of us. May we now ask God, who is the provider of all that we need, to continue to provide for us health, wisdom, strength, and knowledge. Above all, love, so that we can help people in our various ministries to uplift the good image of Komenda College and to build our nation Ghana. Finally, we are praying that the Almighty God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit will keep us under the banner of His love, and that throughout the year, He may graciously grant us life and all that we need in order to serve Him. Peace and mercy from God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit be with us now and remain with us now and forever. Amen.
Kindly take note, Health Service Executive is way behind your certificates. All government way behind. The college has some parcel for you as you graduate. Akadeshman Rural Bank is well represented here. Those of you who want to fulfill your endowment before you go, they will be at the summer house. Remember, certification starts from 2:30 p.m. Best graduating students, wait and see Kosa Central. Very grateful.
The choir will recess with Methodist hymn book number 671. Maybe 671.